everybody for coming, and I'm going to have to say that there's not going to be a cash prize anymore because I've decided to let you all in for free, and I don't have any money. So, yeah, thanks for coming. We're going to get this started. This is my passion project, open mic night, comedy night, Traip comedy, whatever you want to call it. So, a guy walks into a doctor's office, right? And he's like, "Doctor, I have this weird feeling. It's all the time. It's so condescending. I feel like something bad is always going to happen to me." Doctor says, "Mr. Mitchell, look out!" I remember when I first moved to Kittery. Beautiful town. Well, I love it here. So when we first got here, my dad, he's a great guy. He took me for a little jaunt around the town, and he brought me here. And I thought, man, what a nice homeless shelter this town has. It was so busy in the morning. Then come to find out, days later, that it's not a homeless shelter at all. Those aren't homeless people. Those are just the teachers shuffling into work. So after we checked the town out a little bit, we moved right in. And we went and talked to some of our neighbors. And they're great people. They're all nice people. But as soon as we got home, we went that minute and got a new water filter. I mean, I love this town. How can you hate on a place that's got a gas station called Suds and More, and it doesn't have a car wash? So we got some nice people, real wonderful people in Kittery. I met this woman the other day. "Oh, I recognize you. Do you live around here?" She says, "No, I'm from Kittery Point." "Oh, Kittery Point, man. Excuse me. Yeah. So how is the KPPD on? Wait, there isn't? There's no police. What about the dump? You guys have a dump?" "Well then, I guess not. If you guys are from Kittery Point, then I'm from an exclusive gated community. It's called Admiralty Village." I've got a real nice estate out there. We got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 living rooms, 2 kitchens, and every couple of months we'll get a nice couch on the lawn, too. And another thing I really love about Kittery is the beach. I mean, Kittery Pointers are always pretty uptight about, "Oh, yeah, the beach is in Kittery Point, not Kittery." But in all honesty, I love Sea Point Beach, right? It's a beautiful beach. All right, seaweed will get there, but that's going to happen anywhere, right? But the great thing that separates Sea Point from other beaches around here is that there's this beautiful thing. If you go to the beach and you forget your beach chair, you just got to take a couple of steps. The dog owners are so generous to leave stools everywhere. Oh, the dump. This might sound kind of weird, but I really love the dump. It's a great place. They raised the prices recently, though. That's kind of too bad, because now everybody leaves their dead bodies over by Dan's path. We did a fundraiser there for Project Graduation the other day. It was great. It was so great. We shut up a whole lane to traffic. We were up to our necks, rolling around in the trash, and we were demanding money. It was just like Occupy Wall Street. and the dump has the freebie part too. You gotta love the freebie part. I mean, isn't it wonderful to just be able to go in there and wear dead people's clothes? You feel like a zombie. And speaking of free going and free stuff, it's another really great thing about kittery. If you want to get rid of something, all you got to do is you put it out on your lawn, and you stick a free sign on it. When you wake up in the morning, that thing's going to be gone. Hell, you could put a bag of cancer on your lawn when you wake up. You know, people in the village are really considerate too. They never disturb you when they move. It's the strangest thing. They all move in the middle of the night. They all leave. It's just one morning you wake up and they're gone. Somebody must have put a free sign on them. I had a great honor today. I got to go to a lunch for the top 10 students in the senior class. And I'm really honored. I don't mean to brag, but I was part of that. And so I was all happy and proud of this. And we get there, we're eating at Roberts. And out of the top 10 students, I start counting. I'm counting. And then I see there's 14 of us there. I mean, what about Frisbee school? I mean, what's the difference between a Frisbee and Frisbee school? Well, if you miss a Frisbee, it's gone. Well, not Frisbee's gone and we miss it. I mean, losing a Frisbee will cost you $250. Renovating one's going to cost you $2,050,000. One's now recreation, the other's a rec center. One of them you chase after, the other one's the taxpayers are running away from. What about Shapley? Shapley's a beautiful school. I mean, Shapley has to have world-class food. You know, they plan their meals for you so far in advance. It's great. When I was in 7th grade, I had a hot dog that they'd been saving in the freezer since kindergarten. and you've all seen the new renovations, and I really love what they've done with the place. It'll make a real nice rec center someday. I heard they want to shut down Traip. You know, that'd be cool. Maybe we'd get another rec center. But right now we've only got 2, and if we got a 3rd one, maybe kittery+traip would stop trying to secede from the union. They'd have enough rec centers to do their yoga and Pilates and stuff. And they wanted to have all the Traip students to march. What's the deal with that? We'd be as welcome there as a staph infection in the hot tub.
Is that hiding though? Yeah. No.
You know, I really don't see the appeal in closing Traip, in all honesty. Because Traip's got something real special within their education. I've never heard of anybody that wants to stay home from school and watch TV. It's ridiculous. You get it all right here. You like reality TV? Just wait till the next time Tim Shannon comes in without a shirt on. Pops! What about Animal Planet? Have you ever been to a football game? Just like Jane Goodall. They're animals, let me tell you. Fear Factor? You guys remember that show?
Yes, I love that show.
You guys compete every day at lunch. What about that, we even have networks, basically. TNT, We Know Drama. We think they know drama. MTV? Well, we've got band. You know, never mind. Did you guys all see that movie 127 Hours? Where the guy cuts his arm off with a little knife? You guys like that movie? Try listening to Donnie for 5 minutes. That guy has some stories, let me tell you. And pretty recently, some drug dogs went through the school, and so we all had to be in our classrooms. They were sniffing out all the lockers. And I'm almost positive I saw the math department bidding on the lockers. All over there. Yep. Yep. Just like Storage Wars. You know, every so often you get that kid in math class who's always like, Miss Barry, Miss Barry, Miss Barry. Yes. When are we going to use this in the real world? I hate to break it to you, kid, but this is the real world. What do you think this is, Candyland? So a guy walks into a doctor's office. Like, Doc, I think I'm in love with my car. The doctor says, now Donnie, please calm down. I mean, I know teachers and EMTs are underpaid and stuff, but that Land Rover looks pretty expensive. I mean, that whole story about his friend in LA repossessing Leonardo DiCaprio's Land Rover seems pretty fishy to me. So another guy walks into a doctor's office. Says, Doc, I think my organ's damaged. Mr. Westcott, please, it's a musical instrument. We can replace it. Contrary to popular belief, Traip is a world-class sports program. I mean, basketball did really well this year, right? I mean, the girls did a little better than the boys, which I think that's kind of interesting, don't you? How that there's, even though the girls did better than the boys, there's still only a professional league for men. WNBA? That's a thing? Never know. Learn something new every day. So another guy walks into a doctor's office and says, Doc, I'm freaking out. I can't find my ring. Says, doctor says, try talking to Miss Schmucker. She would have the ring. Look at this. What's up with some of these paintings? You'd think they were medicated or something. And they made these. Oh wait, they were. They've been trying to put us on Prozac ever since we've been rowdy and finger painting in kindergarten. So another guy walks into a doctor's office. I'm getting a bald spot and I'm feeling really insecure. Mr. Roberge, just keep growing that spectacular crew cut and nobody will notice. Did I ever tell you guys about robotics? We went to Manchester, we got to stay in a hotel. That was a blast. Unfortunately, we had to do a second fundraiser because Mr. Boucher conducted a late night raid on the hotel kitchen. And speaking of Mr. Boucher, what's the deal with this saw stuff? You know? That's sissy saw. If it even nicks your finger, it'll snap down in. What's he supposed to do when he goes to the shop teachers convention? He's got all 10 fingers. He's going to the union. Oh man, has this school changed? More drugs, more violence. I mean, I heard just the other day that a girl hit another girl with one of her laptops. Talk about get out of my space. Talk about face MacBook. Control-Alt-Defeat. Talk about assault and a slow-draining battery. Talk about the apple over died. It's like Newton rediscovering gravity.
The apple. The apple to the head.
Well, long story short, I think they both ended up going to the nurse, and one of them ended up with a tablet. Isn't it weird how Traip has a school inside of a school? Has anybody ever thought about that? I did some research, and in 1964, the school council decided that they wanted to do some renovation at the school. And there was a big debate over whether to do it or not. And so they eventually decided to just do some work on the front. So, another guy walks into the doctor's office. Doc, I can't smile. Mr. Crowley, we're doing everything we can. I remember one time I passed out in the gym. It was awful. I almost died. Donnie saved me. He's a great guy. But he almost didn't make it in time. Because he had to put on some Barry White before so he could get in the mood to do mouth to mouth. You know, if you guys know anybody that couldn't make it tonight, talk to Mr. Misha. Like most major film releases, I'm sure he can get you a copy of this illegally by the end of the night. Why is everyone so scared? I mean, it's just the lunchroom. What do you think they're going to come in here and serve us? I'd like to encourage any one of you guys that knows any jokes or thinks they're funny at all to come up here and join me. Anybody?
Thank you, Mr. Byrne. Can't get rid of this for free. Well, I'm glad I came down here. We've got a nice little audience. Just like to thank Eric for pushing me down here and threatening to get me a dog, letting me fall in love with it, and then killing it. So, I thought I'd talk to all of you tonight about what I like to call family human error, which, in layman's terms, is my idiot relatives. So, I'm assuming all of you have all pumped gas before. So, one night, I was hanging out with my mom and a friend of mine, and stopped at 7-Eleven gas station. And she says,